And welcome back, folks, to more Shadows over Loathing. Last time we played, we uncursed the key that was in the swamp, and I think all we need to do is hit the hay. We saved Charles as well. So yeah. So let's skedaddle. Oh, time to pick a fourth store. First applicant is Jardware's Hardware. I guess if your name is Jardware, your options for rhyming business names are pretty limited. The second is Rodkin's Fine Jewelry. Jewelry store could really class up Old Plunkett Street. Last applicant is Ye Old Chemiker, some SIT science lady who wants to sell potions. Now, what do we get? Hardware store could be useful. Jewelry store could also be useful. And a potion store could be useful. I think what we'll do is hardware. Set out the bird bath Barbara Yargara gave you. Grady happily flies over it and starts splashing around. You set Flemberg's tiny workbench up on your desk. You hook one of the ceiling beams and hang up your new refrigerator. This fridge is fully stocked with terrible Gatorman beverages. Oh, we got some Gatorman Cola. Your tiny tools are waiting for their big moment. Bring that moment about. No, we won't do anything yet. You are swamped with exhaustion because we just came from the swamp. You get it? You get it? They didn't get it. Oh, playing as a girl. October 20th, 1902. Remember this date. October 20th, 1902. My diary. Write the entry. This is the property of Margaret. All others got to keep out under penalty of law. Dear diary. Yesterday, our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a kid, but it is really old for a dog. He said we'll get a new dog soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday. At school today, teacher asked what we want to be when we grow up. I said I'll be God, because then I can make sure all the dogs live a long time and are always happy. Everyone laughed, and that jerk Billy Gribsley said a girl can't be God. So I said I'll be president instead, because that's nearly as good. He said a girl can't be president either. Well, I'll show him. I'm gonna make all kinds of laws about being nice to dogs, and I'll make being a jerk illegal too, so Billy Gribsley goes to jail and can't eat nothing but bread and water forever. So there. Oh, she's mad. Poindexter, your insufferable bean counter. What does he want this time? What is it, Terrence? Madame Comptroller, I merely need your signature on these budget revisions. With this, the remainder of funds currently allocated to municipal services will be redirected to your shadow presidential campaign and your other projects. That sounds a bit obvious. Rest assured, I am only sparing you the details, which you have made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. The transactions will meticulously be obscured through shell corporations, cutouts, offshore accounts, and the like. All right, good. You better not be skimming more off the top than I'm willing to ignore. Certainly not, Miss Comptroller. It's time to record the announcement of your candidacy for Shadow President. All right. Attention, peons. Oh, jeez, don't call them peons, ma'am. And please try for a less totalitarian tone generally. Right. So something like, hello, my fellow citizens. Howdy, folks. What's cooking, my pals? If you were a shadow president, how would you announce? Wow, no, much too casual. Nobody would buy it. I hated saying it anyways. How about, howdy, folks? Too folksy, ma'am. This isn't Arkansas. Arkansas? Okay, how about my fellow citizens? Good evening, I'm Margaret. That's weird. The levels went all funny when he said the last name. Don't worry about it. Hereby announce my candidacy for Shadow President. Vote for me, or else. No, sorry, ma'am, no. Start out by explaining who you are. Most of them probably don't pay much attention to local politics. In my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I've made it my mission to eliminate waste and graft in the city finances. Make sure you all get exactly what you deserve. Rob you suckers blind for my own nefarious ends. Make sure you all get what you deserve. What? Well, look, I get it. Double talk is fun, but it makes you sound kind of sinister. You'd be better off just lying. That's fair. In my role as Ocean City Comptroller, I've made it my mission to rob you suckers blind for my own nefarious ends. Ma'am, are you funning with me? Feels good to tell the truth once in a while. We'll get you elected, though. Suppose not. Eliminate waste and graft in the city finances, and I am proud to say that I have been completely successful through my programs of shutting down needlessly wasteful civic programs, thereby reserving your valuable taxpayer meat for the things that actually matter, ensuring none of you have the time or energy to protest my actions, forcing you to live in desperate squalor like the rats you are. Let's go. Okay, feel better? Yeah, it was good to get that out. Swell, let's get the real one now. Thereby, ensuring none of you have the time or energy to protest my actions. They probably don't want you to hear that, ma'am. They probably don't want to hear that, ma'am. I suppose not. Also, that's more of a convenient side effect of your policies rather than their basic purpose. Things like family, prosperity, and freedom. Mom, baseball, and apple pie. Ultimate power. Ultimate power. They'll assume you mean for everyone. Oh yeah, no way. Okay, things like mom, baseball, and apple pie. That's pretty good, but if isn't a cliche yet, it will be soon. How about family, prosperity, and freedom? Perfectly meaningless. I love it. Okay, then just a call to action to top it all off, and we're done. A vote for me is a vote for you. Vote for me and I'll pay you 100 meat. Vote for me or I'll destroy you. Haha, ma'am, come on. Sorry. Vote for me and I'll pay you 100 meat. Super illegal, ma'am. Nuts. Vote for me and I'll vote is a vote for you. Oh, that's great. Just perfect. Good. Is that all? Yeah, we'll add all the legal, this message, blah, 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 campaign for Shadow President stuff in post. Great. I'm out of here. Time travel makes my guts itch. This guy is a yokel, even by the standards of his time. Mayor Burby, I presume? Yes, who are you? I'm here to speak to you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want you to make the dam bigger, much bigger, and much more powerful. Here are some of the revised plans. A dam this large would flood the valley and displace hundreds of people. And besides, the dam as planned will provide a perfectly adequate amount of power. Why would we need to make it bigger? How about a handshake agreement? What? I don't know who you are. You want me to agree on this on the basis of a handshake? Specifically, I'm offering you the chance to shake hands with the handle of this large briefcase filled with meat. Oh. Huh. Well, yes, I think a new plan is quite viable. Good. This desk was carved from a single block of tedium, the raw elemental form of boring work. There's a sheep in your office. What the hell? It turns out that a lot of the president's time is spent on ceremonial bullcrap that nobody actually cares about. Case in point, pardoning the Thanksgiving turkey. None of your aides know what a turkey looks like, apparently. Pardon the damn thing anyways. Your desk covered in policy documents, both benevolent and malign. There's a note here about going back in time and making the Crystal Dream Dam bigger. Gotta get on that eventually. Your ridiculous court wizard isn't taking the situation seriously. Make it clear to her what is required. Give me a progress report on the SIT thing. Have you taken care of the problem yet? Oh, it's so dreary and unfestive there. All that math and science, it isn't holly or jolly. Screw your damn theme. Your entire job is dealing with magical issues. I won't have that do-gooding interloper messing around in the library. There's too much at stake. Get it dealt with, or I'm giving Crimbo's federal holiday status to the freaking groundhog. You wouldn't. Go, get out of my office. 6 lockers. Some jock kid you have to give a presidential fitness award to. Hey kid, how's it going? Hi. Brilliant. All right. By the power invested in me as the shadow president, here's an award for being able to climb the rope faster than most other kids. Which is definitely important and is a great use of my time. Thanks. Do I give a speech? Whatever. I'm out of here. This miserable beast. President strong, make rich. Yes, I know. And yes, you don't have to remind me of the terms of our 2-word agreement. You're keeping your people mean and hungry? Yes, warriors mean, warriors hungry, good fighters. That's right, you're my ace in the hole, this stinking mud hole. If I need to use force, you better stay on top of things if you want to make your make rich. Keep everyone worshipping at the Gator Shrine too, but for our God's sake, don't mess with the stuff in the basement. If you screw anything up down there, I'll turn you into wallets. Get me? I get. Oh, we're not looking so good. More darn paperwork. How come nobody told me being president is all paperwork and talking to idiots? Sorry, ma'am, but the unwashed masses gotta be kept in line while we amass power. Yeah, fine. I hereby sign this order declaring July 12th National Bread and Circuses Day. All citizens get a complimentary dinner roll and a free turn on the nearest suitable trapeze. Ma'am, I ain't sure that. Who cares? Let Coolidge deal with it. What's he even for anyways? This is all beneath me. Storm out. Hellstrom. What does he want? All right, Hellstrom. Let's hear your report. Everything's fine and dandy, ma'am. I don't rightly understand what this shadow energy stuff is exactly, but why you want so darn much of it. But the converts are spraying it out slicker than greased mice out of a Gatling gun, with plenty of slag left over to press into those weird monsters you like. Finally, some good news. So you'll meet the project deadline? Yep. Though we'll need to expand the oil drilling operation some more. Need you to sign this permit so we can expand into lots 210 to 240. Sure, whatever. Not a problem? My family farm's 223. Well, ma'am, if you're wanting your weird black juice, we gotta get the regular black juice out of the ground first. All right, fine. Sorry, Grandpa. Grandpa. Enough of this. You must romance the shadow president lady. But we'll see. All right, let's sit in the stinky recliner. Fight the shadow monster. Let's rub the crystal. Get a Gatorade. Tickle or tentacle. Is that it? I do believe that's it. We got a sickle from a signal. Wait, we got a signal from a sickle. You know, the farming tool thing. It's over in Gray County somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms there, but there's a store that's been open since forever. The owner's name is Jasper. He knows Murray. He'll probably help you out. Here's a map. This is a dinner placemat. It literally has a map of the county right in the middle of it. Oh, I'm just impressed that you found a way to give me an actual map while also giving me a thing that isn't a map. Talk to Charlie. No messages. Let's check out that new store. Also, we can check out the other stores while we're here. We got 2,000. We could use a detuned guitar. Sleaze damage. Right now we're using a banjo, a sharpened swamp banjo that decreases the power. Check out the pants. Oh, what's for sale? Bloomers. Well, we can buy the bloomers because it gives 6 sleaze armor. Plus 1 to Moxie. Old armor. Muscle pants. All right. Have a chat. The grandmother was arrested a couple times in the 1850s and 60s for wearing pants in public. Since then, our family's been big advocates for women pants. We already knew that. April 18, 1858. No. That's all we know, but we wanted to see the date for the girl. Guess it wasn't that interesting. Yeah, it's not. It wasn't that interesting. All right, so let's drink whiskey. Whiskey and bass oil. Sounds great. Go check out the bakery. Jardware's Hardware. Supposed to be the proprietor since he's standing behind the counter and all. I'm Chabe. Is this your store? That's right. I'm Bellamy Jardware. And welcome to Jardware's Hardware. Just wondering, did you open a hardware store just because of the rhyme? Yep, that was pretty much the entire reason. What's for sale? Got some work gloves. Could be useful. Anarchist Hardware. Could use those. Comfy hat lining. Could use that. Sharpening stone. Could use that. Matches. Why not? Fuse? Of course. We're full of money. We'll buy the guitar, we'll buy the dirty sax. If we use the dirty sax, then we can buff it with some sharpening stones. All right, we've sharpened our dirty sax. Oh, we can sharpen the detuned guitar too. Actually, I want to see something. Detuned guitar, we sharpen that. Oh, we can't. Can we turn it into a gun? Oh. Because then, if it were a gun, Then it would be Moxie plus physical damage to all enemies, which is kind of crazy. All right, let's go check out a new town, the farm town. We're going to the Gray Country. Chapter 5, the Heartland of Darkness. Oh my God, all oiled up. Wow, who knew Ford even made a Model T limousine? This old man is fiddling intently with some kind of clockwork thingamajig. Excuse me. He looks up to you with the squint of someone who isn't used to focusing on anything more than 6 inches away. Can I ask you something? I don't get a lot of conversation practice, young man, but last I knew, it was standard to leave it off with an introduction. Oh, sorry, my name's Chabe. Wendlin Luguti. What's your question? Luguti? Let me think. What's the device you're working on? Oh, just a little thing I've been keeping myself busy with. What does it do? Nothing, on account of it being broken. Typically, that's what makes it such an interesting thing interesting. But I need a replacement part, and there ain't much getting around that. What kind of part? Mainspring? Usually not a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one, kind of rare. Maybe I can find you one. Well now, I ain't expecting much, but if you manage that, I would appreciate it. Is there a clock part store somewhere? I used to buy parts off a doll maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstorm bought off his mortgage and foreclosed on him. Ran the fella off without even a by your leave. At least that's what I assume would happen. No idea where he went. The house is still there, but it's real spooky now. Spooky? What happened? Well, nothing really. Just that when there was a fella there acting like talking dolls are normal, they seem normal. When he ain't there, they don't. Anyway, it's down the road a spell if you feel like having a look-see. Remember, I need a counterclockwise mainspring. Remember that. Counterclockwise mainspring. Who's that Hellstrom guy you mentioned? Oh, that fat cat oil baron's been going around buying up every patch of dirt big enough to drill a well into. I ain't want to talk about him. He'll get his soon enough. What does that mean? I mean nothing. I'm just an old man talking old man crap. Door is barred from the inside. You'll have to look elsewhere for your tack. A woman with long silver hair and a sultry smile is chatting with a burly woman wearing an eye patch. Long-lashed eyes sparkle at you behind her spectacles. Her voice is a purr. Hey there, sweet thing. I'm Eola Kinmudi. Nice to meet you. I'm Chabe. Care to do a lady a little favor, Chabe? What kind of favor are you looking for? I'm desperately thirsty, but I need something specific. A glass of milk. Milk? A charming young man named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk in the county, but he's vanished mysteriously. Last anyone saw him, he was making a delivery to the Drexel place. Could you find him for me, pretty please? Her eyelashes flutter as she makes puppy dog eyes at you. Sure. Bring me back a glass of milk once you find him, okay, sweetheart? What you two talking about? Oh, old friends and co-workers and so on. Zenny and I used to spend a lot of time reminiscing about them. But eventually it became clear we were just telling the same stories over and over. So we simplified it to just the names and made a little game out of it. Whoever says Norman McCrescent wins. Okay. Why's the store locked? Oh, this store caters to a very exclusive clientele, darling. You have to be friends with just the right people. Are you one of them? She smiles coquettishly. Well, one good turn deserves another, they say. You wink at Iola, and she winks back. See you around. This burly old lady looks like she could kick your ass despite her age and her eye patch. She looks you up and down with narrowed eyes and gives you a slight nod, apparently deciding you aren't a threat to be immediately pummeled into the ground. Hi, I'm Chabe. Xenia Wakefield. Nice to meet you, Xenia. You look reasonably capable. Got time for a quick errand? What kind of errand are we talking about? 4. See you later. Hey. A farmer named Macmillican Cuddly, Jesus Christ, borrowed something from me and I'm gonna need it soon. That's all. Go get it. Couldn't be simpler. My experience is that nothing is ever that simple. Ain't it the truth? I don't expect any trouble though. I'll do it. Here's the directions. Just tell him Xenia needs her paperweight back. Oh, hobo code. The code reads, do not let appearances deceive you. Got an owl. How'd you get the eye patch? Got it in a bar fight back in 17. Wow, you lost your eye in a bar fight? That's rough. No, I beat up a guy who was wearing an eye patch and I took it as a trophy. I wear it because it helps with my vertigo. Oh. Who are all these people? You two keep listing. It's a game Yule and I play. We used to swap stories about people we know, but we've heard them so many times. Now we just say the name. First one to say Norman McCrescent wins. Okay. Was the store locked? Security from what? No, nosy people? See you later. Oh, we can fish. You didn't catch anything, but Sugar learned some tricks from the locals. Sugar gains 5 damage. Shit. Wander down the country road looking for someplace you belong? Take me home. Hey there, Sugar. Mailbox is labeled R.P. Gilmore. Oh, we're doing more federal crime. There's a page of what appears to be a diary tacked to this tree. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly be trying to humiliate me deliberately, but it's far too consistent to be a random choice. A random chance. An old plowshare is leaning against this tree. You got it. The door says Belgrand Bomb-Proof Shelter & Co. It has a serious combination lock on it. No bomb's gonna guess this one. Set the dials. Oh. The door is slightly ajar. 9 reps. Get in shape. Just lift the bar 9 times. There's a loose page from a diary on the table. Edith's violin is too loud for me to relax at night, but if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her a smaller one, huh? Doll-sized barbell. Barbell? Barbell? Let's work out. Don't work out like that. It's not a shake weight. What a workout. An anime doll doing a workout routine. I'm sure it's fine and nothing to worry about. There's a book of children's horror stories on this childless man's table. Maybe it's for the dolls. Yeah, it's for you. Oh. Oh, it gives us spooky armor. I want spooky armor. This book was banned at school when you were a kid. The principal didn't think stories about dentists eating patients' teeth were appropriate for children, which is funny because that's exactly what ended up happening to him. And then you did have to hear about it. Dare you read on? Dare. Truth. I mean, don't dare. The first story is too gruesome for words. Literally, it's a full color illustration of alligators squeezing into a school bus through the exhaust and eating all the passengers. Chilling, and all the more so because it could really happen. Dare you read further? I dare. The second story concerns a group of children who trade baseball cards at school. It's all fun and games until the baseball players pictured the cards come, I'm gonna guess pictured in the cards, come to kill the children. This one really happened. That's not me. There's a word missing. I dare. Oof, you remember hearing about this one. A boy wakes up in a coffin 6 feet under. This terrified you as a kid, and now you're more disturbed by the part where the boy gets out of the coffin and spends the next 40 years self-medicating his trauma until he dies of alcoholism. Ah, the old tale of Farmer Borge and his daughter. You'd hate to run across them on a rainy night. I don't dare. Dare no longer. All parts. Oh, it's just creepy glass eyes. An entire crate full of horrible little mouths. Another diary. Must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. Just 8 pages a day. That's good progress. Brush for 3 minutes. Takes 3 minutes for your teeth. Oh. Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything she ought to be. I must have gotten her gear ratios wrong. We're taking a newfangled toilet brush. A toilet brush gun? Hey. Newfangled toilet brush gun. Now we deal stench damage. Four eggs are part of a complete breakfast. Oi! Hungry? How about 4 eggs? Hey! We got a counterclockwise mainspring. Got a box of wafered corn cereal. Fridge is empty, but the freezer's full of fruity ice pops. Somebody left the stove on, and let's get some warm hands. Nice. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on the novel, go to bed. Over and over. It's always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they've only made things worse. I feel like I'm going crazy. In fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start right now. Okay. Someone write this down. Breakfast, dressed, teeth, exercise, novel, bed. Teeth. No, eat breakfast, dress, teeth, because that's the combination for the door. It's the combination for the door. Just write it in chat. Thank you. Wait, quintuple didn't, he wrote it wrong. It's like you guys can't even do the simple things. I don't feel well. I think Gladys put something in my coffee, not just eggs, like she always does, accidentally. I believe this was purposeful. Perhaps I should have based their mechanism on an old doll I found. Grace, I wonder where she went. You only need 2 socks at a time. A dresser, address it. Hello, dresser. Abigail loosened the pins on my barbell. I nearly dropped it on my head. She's definitely trying to kill me. I think they all are. Hellstrom can have this house and main property. I'm going into hiding. First, I'm going to tack these pages all over the house to make it clear I'm insane. And then I'm going to go live in my bomb shelter. Scratch that. It's a doll shelter now. Huh? Who's Ruth again? Because eat breakfast is 4. That would be 2. Brush teeth was 3 minutes. So 4 2 3 9 8. So Gladys is the one who does the coffee. Abigail is doing the barbell. Dorothy is the one with the socks. So Ruth has to be the one. It has to be this one. So breakfast was 4 eggs. So 4, I'll write it down because you guys are useless. 4 2 3 9, and that would be 4 and 8. Why are you so mean to us? I literally asked you guys to write something down and you guys didn't do it. In fact, not only did you do it, you put it in the wrong order, making it completely useless. Just to spite me. Looks like you got it. Hey, guy. Stay back. How'd you get in here? Did the dolls send you? No, the dolls didn't send me. And who are you? What do you want? Name's Shabe. You must be Gilmore. Wendolyn sent me over to see if you had a counterclockwise mainspring he could use. I already found it, but I thought maybe I should check on you here. You've been in the house? You've seen the dolls? Ah, they're a little creepy, I guess, but they're not all that bad. They're just dolls. They're trying to kill me. Yeah, I saw your diary pages, but honestly, I think you're overreacting. Diary? Oh, you mean my novel? Novel? Yes, I've been writing an epistolary novel in diary form about a toy maker who goes crazy because he thinks his dolls are trying to kill him. Uh-huh. And he nails the pages of his diary around the house and hides in a bomb shelter in his yard? Right, exactly. Oh, so you're not actually scared of your dolls, you're just acting it out, like method writing? No, the dolls are trying to kill me, just like in the novel. I'm not a psychologist, but I think you might be suffering from extreme confusion. You aren't the guy in the novel. You're the guy writing the novel. That's 2 different guys. The dolls aren't trying to kill you. Are you sure? You just freaked yourself out by writing a scary book with circumstances similar to your own. That's all. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll come out just as soon as I finish the last chapter. All right, good luck. Letters? What could it be? Hey there, Geese. How you doing? It has to be Velma? Oh, the letters are gone. Beast. Part of the nothingness is missing here. The E is gone. So our only vowels, O and U and Y. Buoy. Well, it could end with a Y. Is it toy? It's 5 letters. Says there's no T. What could it be? Quoth? Jam letters? Oh, the U was in there. So BO stayed. There's no U. Now H just didn't stay. So well, it's probably not C, but whatever. Oh. C-O-O-B. C-K-O-B. It's block. It was block. It was block all along. Alphonse sniffs the air greedily. Smell good, hungry. What do you smell? Fairies, maybe? Not those things again. Different though, not sure. Oh. Puckwudgies. Okay. Hey, suppose you found a counterclockwise mainspring? I did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly. Seeing as you've proven yourself the helpful sort, I'll have them let you in the store. Pretty much all of us around here got a thing or two could use doing. Swell. That was sarcasm, I hear ya. Gets up, knocks an odd pattern on the door of the feed store. You hear someone inside removing the bar. Met that Gilmore guy. Oh, how's he doing? He was hiding in his bomb shelter because he thought his dolls were trying to kill him. That's a shame. Figures though, don't ever put a face on a machine. People get confused too easy. Even just giving one name is a bad idea. I guess so. Judging by her driving gloves and driving goggles, this woman must be into driving and or driving related fashion accessories. Hey there, how's it going? My name's Farina. I'm Chabe. Nice goggles. Thanks. Did you cop a gander at my sweet breezer out front? Car. I was wondering why it was tied to a hitching post. Lots of horsepower in that baby. Gotta keep her under control. I get it. Say, you're pretty handy in the problem solving kind of way. Think you can help me out with a little something? What kind of something? See, my buggy is the real dynamo, but once you taste that kind of power, you're always yearning for more, am I right? You want to make it faster? I don't know a whole lot about cars. No worries, I'm not looking for advice. I already got my peepers set on a particular goal. There's an old Ford factory compound not far from here. Before they shut down a while back, they was working on a new kind of engine. One made of beans. Beans? Are you serious? As the day is long. I wouldn't have believed it either, but I saw a test run of one of those prototypes and it ran like lightning. Right until it exploded anyways. Word said they fixed the problem though. Had to switch to a different kind of beans. And that final pre-production engine should be in the factory. I just need someone to go snaffle for me. I'll do it. Great, I knew you was the right guy. Let me mark the place on your map for you. As far as I know, the factory's been abandoned for months, so it ought to be a lead pipe cinch. Just grab the engine and go. How's the chess game going? Too easy, honestly. Grover's too cautious. You know what? You want to know the secret to chess? Control the middle. Make everyone else get out of your way. Just like driving. And how I think about it, life. Wendell refused to ride with her until he invented the airbag. I see. Well, let me see. Hi there, I'm Chabe. How do... Pixley's the name. Grover Pixley. This might be a real fortuitous encounter. You got a minute to help an old man with something? If it's a chess thing, I'm afraid I'm not your guy. What do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. I came in a week ago to pick one up, but I completely forgot that they don't sell it here. So I've just been playing chess with Farina instead. You've been playing chess for a week? Well, you know how it is with games. Just one more round, you say, and then the next time you look at the clock, it seems like it must be lying to you. Anyway, I've been meaning to go to Grode Valley Orchard and see if they've got any fertilizer to spare. If you happen to find yourself out that way, you can do me a real favor. Great, much obliged. Here, let me write down some directions to the place for you. 1 sack of fertilizer will be plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine they couldn't spare that much. The sign says back in an hour. Somebody had scrawled, yeah right, in the thick layer of dust on the counter. He was really fixated on that puzzle box. Tricky looking puzzle box. Want me to take a crack at it? Shh. Don't you know at this very minute Mars is the closest it's been in opposition to Earth for a century? I studied at SIT. I studied at SIT under, actually I never learned my teacher's name. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signal squeaks through the radio. And have they? I don't know, you were talking. Sorry. Don't sweat it. Mars was never my favorite planet anyways. Too much silica. The name's Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa Barnhill. Yes, that's right. My middle name was also Oskaloosa. Heard you help my friend Wendell. Looking for more work? I'm always looking for work. That's so. How'd you like to go to outer space, kid? Sure would. Yeah, me too. But the closest you and I are going to come to space, I think, is a little piece of it inside Amon's Molros place. A little piece? What, like a meteorite? Exactly that. A genuine chunk of the cosmos landed right in Amon's lap. Between you and me, that's not right. Only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. A meteorite, even just a little piece of it. It ought to be in the hands of someone who will appreciate it. Take care of it, understand me? Yes, you want me to steal a meteorite. Which ought to be a piece of cake. Because just the other day, the whole Molros family mysteriously disappeared. Wait, what? Yeah, so you'll be able to waltz in there, I bet. Oskaloosa, that's an unusual name. My folks named me after the town where they met. Oh, where was that? It was Oskaloosa. So what you playing with? Puzzle box. And a real tricksy pig of a puzzle too. Maybe I can solve it for you. But then I won't have solved it. And they'll know what type of lock to put in my cell. It's true. This back door locked? It's not. Yes, it is. Quantum mechanics. The door is only locked when it is observed. How do I open it then? I'm not a quantum mechanic. Huge sacks of stir feed. And what else? Sizable bags of horse feed. And what else? Bulky sacks of rooster feed. Massive bags of stir feed. Enormous bags of horse feed. Giant bags of sheep feed. Okay. You knock in the same pattern you heard at the front door, nothing happens. Wrong code, Jughead. Why is the back door locked? Well, why is the door usually locked? Is that a riddle? Because it's ajar? You're not really good at riddles, are you? Is that a riddle? What's fertilizer for? Oh, you know, just your typical normal fertilizer type activities. Like gardening? Sure, gardening, sure. It's suspicious. Why is the back door locked? Why is any back room locked? Employees only. I might be an employee. I'm an employee of a lot of surprising places. Not this place, I would know. Damn, he's right. Park near an old barn, you encounter a motorcycle carved out of stone. It's so cool. Hang out with it. You chat with the stone motorcycle for a while and gives you some grooming tips and shares some of its hair gel with you. Oh, nice. Pretty slick. What the hell is this? This car hasn't been driven anywhere in a long time. Maybe even longer than that. See what's inside? Whatever's in there, it's behind a locked car door. Jimmy the lock. Oh, got a jewelry case. An impenetrable seeming wall of corn and try to push through it. Wow, somebody's been dumping a lot of broken appliances here. Radio seems to be missing a fuse and also a place to plug it. But we're gonna ignore that for now. Fix it. Radio's working now, but for some reason you can't find any stations to tune it to. Whatever this is, it's a cold one of those things. These appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. A broken popcorn machine, in case you wanted any broken popcorn. Arcane oven is still working. I think I'll have a glow nut. Stop cooking. Let's eat the glow nut. Because right now I don't think we have any. Yeah, we got food, we got booze, but we don't got potion. Mysticality, we'll use mercury eye drops. Carefully pour the mercury into your eyes. Your vision changes as it coats those wet orbs you love so much. I do love those wet orbs. Ah, there's your problem. It's got too many coils. Got a fridge coil. Oh, there's a guy here. He's he's cooking. This hobo is humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Hi there, I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet you. Hi, Cornelius. I'm Chabe. What you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There's a lot of that around here, yeah. Sure is, let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo and your food options are a little scarce, you know, but you can do just about anything with corn, muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cob, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right, I don't believe in destiny, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? Whew, I was afraid this was going to be the sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I had to explain it. Nope, in fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Billy? We don't talk about Billy, but we don't talk about Billy. Oh, okay. Ask about the hobo code. You know any hobo code you can teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all they're all corn related, yes. He writes them down on a corn husk for you. You know, there's a big hobo camp setting up in Ocean City. They've got a good community going. It would be better than this cornfield for sure. Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation. Convince him to go to hobo camp. Are we gonna fib? Are we gonna bamboozle? Do a little lie? Remove him from his corn emporium? Now that's a shame. I heard a rumor that the king of the hobos really loves corn. I mean, it's just a rumor, but they say he loves corn so much, he might choose his heir based on who brings the most corn to the camp. I mean, I could be the corn prince? Maybe. Is that a pun? Nearly. Well, I'm sold. Loads up a wheelbarrow with corn and scampers away. Well, in as much as someone can do while pushing a wheelbarrow. Oh, we got a single kernel of corn. It's small, but it's piping hot. Oh, might as well fish it all out. You know? Might as well. Okay. I think I've had enough corn here. This maze. The maze is too complicated for you to find your way through it. Uh-oh. The crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. It isn't any less freakish up close. Fight the thing. Hey, where's my buddy? Horrible scarecrow. Well, we're just gonna kill him with we're just gonna kill him with sugar. Hey buddy, nice to see ya. Scarecrow hat. Scarecrow face. Sugar! He's even stronger! Rusty, help, I'm stuck in the maze. The woman in surgical gloves, gaze lost in the depths of the maze. Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one in the cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleanings, implants. Oh, I mean, what are you doing in a cornfield? Now that you mention it, I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients in this cornfield. You know, I'm worried my wet finger is getting rusty. Your what? Wet finger? Oh, I'm sorry. That's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth. Because of how wet it gets wet. I don't feel very well. You need some dental work done? You mind if I did some? Only for practice? Sure. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, then multiply that by 10. And that's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate her long rubber-gloved fingers as they make thorough and prodding investigations of your back molars. You've got beautiful teeth. You got beautiful teeth. I'm just gonna suggest a few changes. There you go, all finished. Badly misaligned teeth. Oh no! Ow, do you have a mirror? We get -1 moxie. An out-of-practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. A what? I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No, and if I'm candid, I know it's not my best work. Would you give me a chance to put it right? Dr. Sarah revs her drill. Oh no! She's gonna mess it up even worse. All right, give it a try. You won't be sorry. You lost a perk. Badly misaligned teeth. You got a perk. No teeth at all. I have no teeth in my mouth and I must scream. Well, never mind what I said a second ago. What? I want my teeth back. I appreciate you bearing with me. I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say if it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. We would call it dentist do. Would you give me one last chance to fix your teeth? Do you mean put new stuff in my mouth where my teeth used to be? Yes, is the question. The answer to the question I think you're asking. Yes, please. Dr. Sarah asks you to say ah, which is all you can while your mouth is hanging open. She rummages around for something in her purse. You lost a perk. No teeth at all. Oh, thank goodness. Imagine if I had just thrown them away. Perfect teeth! A new set of pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. I agree 100%. You just still don't seem very happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking about what your average patient is more at ease. I'm just thinking that your average patient is more at ease having treatment in a modern dental surgery than a labyrinth cornfield. Yeah, I could say that was a problem for me, sure. I'd like my little patch here to feel more of a dentist's office. And it's missing something that says dentist. A sign, teeth, chairs, mouthwash. That's important, sure, but I've got plenty in my purse. Help yourself. Chairs? No, you don't need those for dentistry. God give us legs for a reason. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist. I was speaking more metaphorically. I mean, if you happen to find one, sure, but no, guess again. Teeth? Teeth, that's it precisely. We'd all feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for anatomical teeth model. Or anything that looks like teeth besides corn. I've got plenty of that. I'll see what I can do. This lady's crazy. I got 16 teeth. Smart thinking. I always carry a few as backup myself. Do you want these ones? Oh no, what I'm looking is like a whole set of teeth, not Lucy's. What do you make of these? If I'm not mistaken, those teeth belong to a grandfather. You want them? No, I need a whole set of teeth. We're gonna find some teeth. Oh. A glum-looking little girl stands here, listlessly pulling the petals off a cornflower. Hello there. What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. It's a pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, well, that's fine too. What you doing in the cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? Got in a fight with my brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Huh? You like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long. I don't really remember how long. Everything here is it's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow, you are way too young for this level of ennui. You must miss a lot of things from before. I miss the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. At first it was fun not to have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. Anything else? I miss my Teddy. I might be too old for him now. I'm not sure how old I am, but I miss him anyways. Miss anything else? I miss my friends. Mainly, I miss my best friend Darla, who was pretty good at jump rope. Probably missed her birthday. Might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Is that all you miss? I miss my cat. He was fluffy and black. Probably still is, I guess. I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn. Now it's just corn. Brought you some ice cream. Brought you some ice cream. Be careful. It's super cold. Oh, thank you. But ice cream's supposed to be cold, right? She takes a bite and her eyes widen. Oh, gosh. Yeah, but this way you can eat it a lot slower and it'll last longer. Thanks, mister. Welcome. You like it here? Okay, so we gotta bring her some stuff. Like her cat. Her friend. Well, my advice there, Rusty, would be don't mess with Billy. If you mess with Billy, you might get banished to the corn zone. And who knows what happens then. Montgomerys are farm folk. They've been on this land for generations. All that's about to change. There's a big foreclosure sign on the front fence of the old Montgomery farm. Do something. You turn the foreclosure sign upside down. That'll slow the bank down. Farmer is very upset about something. Everything okay? No, it bloody ain't. A great flock of giant dukes has only invaded the farm in an awe. They go and take all me outbuildings. You want some help with that? Oh, well, standing here waving me arms and yelling isn't having much effect, so I could. We have, no, reckon you great numpty. Oh, I think he's speaking Scottish. Dukes everywhere, I'm telling you. The barrow, the dungstead, the girdle, the ice brock, the slopping sheeling, the steamy. What's the steamy? That's for doing the laundry and all. We take our baths there too. Ah, I see. Nothing like a hot bath after a hard darg. What the hell's a darg? Oh, I thought I saw. What's the dungstead? It's for ripening the manure in. I'd have thought it started out pretty ripe as it is. Well, it could always be riper. What's an ice brock? It's the brock we keep the ice in. Well, what's a brock? The thing we keep the ice in. Are you listening? Okay. What's a girdle? What do you think a girdle is? It's a girdle. It's for storing gurns in it. It sure makes sense. What's a barrow? It's a pile of stones that we bury the barrows under. A barrow for the barrows. You can. Help, Jake. What is he talking about? This is Mac Millicuddy's steamy hut. He opened the door to a room full of tin baths and wash tubs, plus a couple of large stoves for heating water on. Giant ducks are splashing around in tubs, boiling big buckets of water to fill the room with steam, and just generally having a raucous sauna party. We're gonna blow our haunted duck call. You hear a questioning quirk from inside, but otherwise ducks don't seem interested. We can turn up the heat. Oh, thank you for that, yesterday. Why do you keep dancing? Thank you. Thank you very much. What is our hot armor is 1. Ooh. I mean, we can switch some stuff around. Chili pepper plus surely we got something for fire. Got spooky armor? We could add hot armor to our hat. Oh, we already got a hat band. Shoot. Well, we could equip the aviator helmet and put the swamp eel band on it, the hat band. We'll give us 3 hot, and that should be enough. Clammy leather aviator helmet. Comfy, clammy leather aviator helmet. Band. Add some duct tape. Taped up, comfy, clammy leather aviator helmet. Let's go. Turn up the heat. With all that steam, the ducks won't notice you enter right away. You throw some more coal on the fires and stoke them extra hot. And soon the whole steamy is boiling hot enough to run an industrial turbine. The ducks start fading left and right, and the more resilient ones stagger outside and stumble away panting. You drag the fainted ones to the barn and lock them inside for safekeeping. Right. Apparently, a shieling is a sort of hut or shed. This one smells like a place where pigs eat, which is an idea reinforced by the rows of feeding troughs full of ripening garbage and several large barrels of leftover cooking oil, huh? Gang of huge ducks have been taking particular interest in the oil. They're gooshing it around the place and generally wrecking everything with wild abandon. Chase them out of here. You weather the storm of gross oil and verbal abuse and boot the ducks out of the shieling. It's pretty easy since they're all lubed up. It only takes one boot to make them slide right out the door and into the barn. This is Macmillan Cuddy's Gurnal. Apparently that's a grain silo. Not where you'd go to make funny faces. Who knew? The noise coming in from inside are about what you would expect to hear from several giant ducks that have found their way into the actual grain silo. You climb the ladder and peer in. A bunch of very large and now even larger ducks are swimming around happily in Mac's grain. Much like I would if the silo was full of mini marshmallows. That's true. Mini marshmallows are pretty legit. Haul them out of here. Having gorged themselves on Mac's grain stores, ducks are too sleepy to do much to you. Their feeble blows bounce off your armor as you shove them out of the girdle and roll them into the barn for safekeeping. This building, well, not so much a building as a huge pile of manure. For some reason, probably a horrible one, it's been excavated into some sort of cave. Ugh. You hear a bunch of giant ducks quacking away happily in there. Seems unreal that anything could be happy to be anywhere near it. Your eyes start to water as you peek inside. A few large and extremely filthy ducks are lounging around in there. It's unclear if they were filthy to begin with, or if that's just the natural result of the situation. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and hold it as long as you can, which turns out to be long enough to go inside and shoo all the ducks out. I believe without much fuss, probably because they're surprised by your fortitude, and wander over to the barn. This old stone, holy cow, this old stone tower is converted into a storage shed for storing ice. If Macmillan is to be believed. And why wouldn't he be? It's his farm. You look into the door and find several huge ducks chilling inside, literally chilling, sitting on big blocks of ice. Uh-oh, we don't have the ice. Lower your haunted duck call. The ducks are way too cool to be bothered by your haunted duck call. God damn it. They're too cool. Got 4 cold armor. Can I get better? Can I get more cold? I need a bit more cold armor. Oh, thick woolen pants. Let's go. Break the ice. Since professional ice hockey has only been local to the area for about 4 years, it's no wonder that these ducks weren't expecting you to just charge in and body check them right out the door and into the barn. Not so mighty now. Couldn't you use filters? Yeah, I could. But I could also click on every single pair of pants. This pile of rocks is apparently a barrow. That is a sort of tomb made by piling up rocks. Macmillan calls it a barrow, though, which is less clear. You need to borrow a dictionary. You hear an ominous, rhythmic quacking sound from within, as though several very large ducks were chanting ancient cult rites. You peek inside the barrow and discover that yes, indeed, several large ducks are in fact chanting ancient cult rites. Also, the place is strewn with pig bones. I don't know how you learned to identify pig bones specifically, but I guess a barrow is also a type of pig. Exorcise the ducks. Since you don't know any actual rituals to banish cultist ducks, you decide to just wing it. Anyway, basically, you knock over their candles and mess up their magic circle and yell about blasphemy and stuff until the party is thoroughly ruined and they all leave, muttering gloomily. This sheep has evidently taken up smoking cigars and having a human face to smoke them out of. Bah, nice try, but you aren't pulling the wool over my eyes. Well, it was worth a shot. Hi, I'm Beatrice. I'm Chabe. Why are you disguised as a sheep? Well, I was hobooing past this place and I saw a pie cooling on the windowsill. Oh, wow. Yeah, exactly. No hobo can resist that. But just as I was sneaking up to grab it, I got attacked by a whole bunch of humongous ducks. I had to disguise myself as a sheep to get them to leave me alone. That's a surprisingly sensible reason. Thank you. Ask about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? Are those giant ducks still wandering around? No, I took care of them. It's safe now. Oh, that's a huge relief. Sure, I know some farm-related hobo code. It teaches you a few symbols, most importantly, pointing out the differences between the symbols for grain and fertilizer. Thanks. There's a hobo community forming outside of Ocean City. It might be more fun for you than pretending to be sheep out of fear for your life. Are the ducks still wandering around this place? Nope. I took care of them. It's all good. Great, my back is killing me. A long walk upright like a normal human sounds pretty good right now. This pile of firewood is a disorganized mess. Stack it up. Yeah. A silent anvil next to a roaring forge, not pictured. Beat your plowshare into a sword. You divert some assets from infrastructure to warfare. Okay, we got a sword. I took care of the ducks for you. Aye, you did, to be sure. I'm much beholden to ye, laddie. Could have dealt with them dukes on me, and that's for sure. That's for certain. Certies. Was there something ye be wanting then? Oh, right. I met a lady named Xenia who said she loaned you a paperweight. She needs it back. Paperweight, she calls it. Ah, well, no. Suppose I could be in a pinch. Here you are then, and tell her how's it going for me. Jeez. Help. Old Milliken-Cuddy sure does have a farm, huh? I go somewhere else. Oh, damn it. Get me out of this place. 4 little puck wedgies step out of the side of the road and encircle you in a slow dance. It's horrible, just awful the way they move. You don't like it, but you can't help but watch. It's hypnotic. You'd think you could watch these things dance for the rest of your life. But keep watching the dance until you die. Shake off the spell. The puck wedgies are a mysterious and mystical people, but at their heart, they're just a bunch of little tricksters. No different than the magician booked for your 7th birthday party. You'll deal with them the same way. Stop it! Chastened little creatures shuffle back to the hills. No more dancing, please. You get my paperweight back from Macmillan-Cuddy yet? Why do you say it like that? No reason. Got it right here. She slides her paperweight into her right hand and smacks it against her left palm a couple of times. Missed that feeling, thanks. Don't mention it. This guy's got a device. She's looking for weapons. Some guy's looking for fertilizer. The hobo code says don't let appearances deceive you. Sure wonder what's going on here. The wind blows an old sheet of paper into your face with a plap. Kind of nostalgic. You peel it off and read it. Izzy, I stashed the meat from the bank job under the old burnt tree. Meet me there Tuesday to divvy it up. Don't tell Marv. I want to cut that dumb palooka out of the deal. You look around and discover that you're standing next to an old lightning-blasted oak tree with a hole dug next to it. 3 skeletons are lying around the hole, with rusted pistols still clenched in their hands. In the hole, you find a big burlap sack with a symbol for meat stenciled on the side. Nice. They killed each other for 24 meat. We've got 1,000 on us. Oh, there's a little a miniature firehouse. You hear some puckwudgies milling around inside. Kick down the door. I'm here to do some damage. They're like little warriors. We got little archers. We got little magicians. I mean, they're not really strong, but hey. Puckwudgie arson charm. Puckwudgie hat. Poison vial. Sugar! So I just realized that... Oh no, we got... Oh, this we had to change. What were we wearing before? Was in the work gloves? That was the Monster Club sash, yeah. Muscle, Mysticality, Moxie. I mean, it's pretty good. Miniature jewelry store. Looks like it's closed. Open it for business. You punch a hole through the back wall and take everything that fits you. Damn, we crazy. The Puckwudgie Hospital is a place of healing and hurting. Blam. I'm just getting carried by our giant mosquito now. Puckwudgie medicine wudge intends to poison your entire party. No. You gonna die. With our gun. A high-rise Puckwudgie apartment building. You could easily rile a few of them up if you banged on some windows. Sign says Puckwudgie Village, July 22, 1828. That's weirdly specific. And that should be enough to kill everyone. You successfully evicted that family of puckwudgies. And we're getting a ton of meat though. By the temperature and architecture, you'd say this is an ice house. Peek inside. You peek inside the ice house, it's full of big, plump, chilled grubs. These barracks must be where the puckwudgies keep their little army. Declare war. Are we gonna have enough? Yeah, there's no way we won't want to turn this. Sugar has become way too powerful. Massage parlor. Through the skylight, you can see Pudge Wudgie massage therapists hard at work. Pull them out. I mean, it's 9 attacks, 16. That is our highest attack by far. Oh, massage oil. Well, let's go check out the Great Valley Orchard. Orchard. The dirt back road you're following branches off an even dirtier backyard road. An old wooden turn marker reads Papus Sasku, which is real exciting if you're into diacritics. You shade your eyes with your hand in that way people do when they're trying to see a far distance, like they're pretending that they have invisible binoculars or something. You can kind of make out a low pile of rubble that might be a completely destroyed house, and behind that, some kind of shed or something. Well, we'll check that out later. What is the MC walking like a crab? It's not really a crab, per se. We're walking. We're walking wide. It's either a pair of shoes for 2 people or 2 pairs of shoes for people who only like to wear 1 shoe. Put on both feet at once. Widens our gait. This fretful looking young lady sits behind the fruit stand. Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Grode Valley Orchard, I guess. Hi, I'm Chabe. You seem to have some kind of worm problem. Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about it. On one hand, I'm an anti-capitalist. On the other hand, those worms are really bad for business. Yeah, that's a tough one. Maggie sighs and taps her fingers on the counter. Do you have any spare fertilizer? What do you need fertilizer for? Well, it's not for me, it's for a guy now. You don't have to be cagey about it. It's just fertilizer. It's not drugs or pornography or anything. No, honestly, it's for someone else. Uh-huh. Well, I do have plenty. I could give you some in exchange for helping out with these worms. I kind of figured that would be the deal. Yeah, I'll do it. Great, I'll unlock the basement. The worms tunneled into it, so you should be able to funnel the tunnels to their nest. Your produce stand has a basement? Doesn't even have a roof. The guy who built it was really into basements. Roofs, not so much. I didn't have the heart to insist. Let's see, where is it? Behind this pile of cinder blocks. Help me move them out of the way so you can see it. The two of you ship the pile of cinder blocks and Maggie unlocks the trapdoor. There you go. By the way, watch out for Maraschino down there. Who's Maraschino? Our cat. She's our last line of defense against the worms. Well, kind of also our first line. Not very effective. It's hard to explain communal labor practices to a cat. Get to worming. Buy some cherries. It's not cherry season. When's cherry season? Who's to say? What season is it now even? I think it's canonically October. Definitely not cherry season then. Bye, Maggie. Bunch of bags of fertilizer, more than anyone could use in a lifetime, assuming they only need a bag for every 4 or 5 years. You heave the massive bag onto your shoulder, then effortlessly stuff it into your pocket. Technically, you aren't entitled to this until you finish dealing with the worms, but I guess I can't stop you any more than Maggie can. It's true. Whatever this machine does, it isn't doing it right now. This machine appears to be missing a part. A worm gear by the looks of things. A worm gear? Got a chunk of lead. Miniature blowtorch. Fragrant growworm secretions. Oh no! We stink! Got that stank on. A lithe enough spelunker could squeeze through this opening. That's me. Sloppy little pile of worm egg casings. Mess with them. Deploy secretions. I mean, I want my buddy with me. Get this party started. This hole is lubricated with worm goo. It would be the work of a moment to plunge through it. You're not sure what this is, but it reeks of worm flesh. Oh yeah, scoop me up. Do the goo. Oh, I only have 2 AP now. Oh. That should take care of the big one. Six health, 14, 6. Let's shoot him. Spooky damage. Got some worm oil. Shadow Rift. Okay. The fruit ninja has arrived. But why fruit ninja? I don't get it. All right, you giant worm. Oh, jeez, this is a very large worm. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Hobo! I mean, we don't really need help. We got sugar. He's gonna do all the damage. Worm skin boots. Let's go. Sugar seems OP. I mean, he's more useful than the other guy. Massive pile of worm skin. This is awful. A worm pellet. You know, we never saw the cat. Oh, we don't have hobo code. Oh, there it is. Maraschino. You reach out to pet Maraschino, but she wrinkles her nose and recoils. It's like the worm stench. Oh, wait a minute. I dealt with the worms. And let me throw in a little bonus. Experimented with preserving our cherries in a jar. Nobody bought them. Probably because no one wanted 5 gallons of them all at once. Oh, all right. Maraschino cherries. Yeah, we named them after the cat. You know, it's a little weird that we got through this whole deal without ever referencing The Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov. Yeah, I guess. I never read it though. Yeah, me neither. Someone has attached a very small and very bad house to this truck. Let's wash off our worm smell. We did have some water. Get the stink off. There we go. We'll see the cat. Hey, cat. New cat unlocked. Oh, got some stench armor. Smell shadow, smell booze. Booze? The two of you look around for a bit. Find an old shed. Alphonse casually tears the door off its hinges. And the two of you find an old still inside. Liquid in the catch bucket is dead black, and thin tendrils of smoke waft up from the surface. Ferment weird? I guess it's the dark side of the moonshine. Hey Grover, got your fertilizer. He wheels over to the back door and knocks on it in an elaborate pattern. You hear the click of the door being unlocked. I probably ought to get back to my garden. Maybe just one more game first. You enter the darkened back room. A man is standing behind a desk, poring over a messy array of books and maps. He looks up and glares at you as you enter. Who the devil are you? I am Chabby Von New York. Okay, but the implied second half of the question was, what the hell are you doing in my office? I don't actually know, but the people outside let me in. Well, if they vetted you, you must be okay. My name's Jasper. You signing on to help with our mission? What mission is that? We're blowing up the Hellstrom oil refinery. That's what. Oh, wow. However, we're going to be doing that next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will see you next time, next week, with more streaming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.